How's it going, everyone? Ethan out here. Topic I want to talk to you about is actually a topic that I saw a video a few hours ago. It was from Keter, and it was about adapting to changes. Actually, recently what's happened is Craigslist kind of changed up how they do a few things. So some people were freaking out, of course, because their ads weren't working. And here in his video, just really talked about being able to adapt to those changes, and him being a leader, being able to learn already how to change that, how to adapt to those changes. And I actually was faced with it firsthand after I watched his video. I actually got an email, regarding my business, and it would kind of change. It's kind of now going to change the way I do business with with Craigslist and Aweber. At first I was a little bummed out that about the situation, but I just remembered, hey, just watch a video about adapting to changes. And as internet marketers, we're always faced with changes. A traffic generation technique that we may use now might not work in a few months or a year. It's always internet marketing is always constantly evolving. So we always have to be willing to adapt to things. We have to be flexible, of course, but we always have to learn how to adapt to the certain changes that tend to happen on a daily basis. So kind of back to my story. Like I said, at first I was kind of bummed out, but then I was like, let's adapt to this. Let's take what can I take from this situation? What's the positive of it? And so I did some research and see maybe what I could have done wrong, and kind of looking at other things that people were doing that they have been doing right. I talked to a few people, see if it's something that they have seen. So kind of just doing a little bit of due diligence, doing a little bit of my research, and just really adapting so then I can continue with my business. Because I'm treating my business like a business, not a hobby. I know there's some people out there, they hit like a little roadblock, they're gonna stop. It's gonna stop them. But I chose to not let things stop me, little things, because there's really no such thing as a big problem. Everything is a little problem, so not really gonna sweat it. So just like I said, just learn to adapt from changes. Things will always happen. Nothing is perfect in life, and just like I was talking about my little video from yesterday about failing forward. This is a perfect example. You know, I can choose to just be bummed out about it and not do anything, or I can choose to adapt to these changes and fail forward. You know what I mean? So these are all here. Just wanted to shoot a quick little pre-Thanksgiving video about adapting for your business, because you want to treat your business like one. If you want to learn more about my strategies on how I generate leads online that ultimately turn into sales, go ahead and click on the link below.